Nita and 4 of my grandchildren are burnt and shot up.
Terrible and breaking news from Mexico, where at least 9 Americans, including 6 children, were killed in an ambush.
These are 2 of the women who died. A total of 9 people, as you said, were killed. 6 of them were children.
Right, guys, we move to a very tragic story, a massacre yesterday in northern, at least 9 members of a prominent Mormon family.
Horrific story. This is horrifying.
It's just shocking.
It's just unbelievable.
It's just awful to think about. And
why it would continue that way, the violence, when there were kids running.
This was in northern Mexico. You can see the aftermath of this hideous attack on this family caravan.
Some were traveling back to the United States, some to the neighboring town of LeBaron for a wedding, when suddenly they were struck by a hail of gunfire so severe that one of the cars exploded.
Was it a case of mistaken identity, or was this deliberate targeting of Americans?
The motive behind it, we're not sure, but the aftermath was incredibly tragic.
The details of this case are horrifying, especially knowing that children were killed in broad daylight.
The FBI, according to family members, say that they are looking into this as well.
unexplainable and devastating as mourning relatives search for words that can't even come close to describing the tragedy that befell one American family on the Mexican side of the U.S. border.
And, I agree with the president when he says Mexico has to really knuckle down and go after some of these cartels and stop this escalating level of violence.
There are parts of Mexico that I'd rather go to Syria than Mexico.
Neil, unfortunately, it's plain that the Mexican government can't handle this. President Lopez Obrador came into office almost a year ago saying that his strategy for dealing with the cartels is going to be more hugs, not bullets. That may work in a children's fairy tale. The only thing that can counteract bullets is more and bigger bullets.
But clearly, this is something that is going to really have a massive impact on the relationship between the United States and Mexico.
I mean, people getting murdered and set on fire in the middle of a highway sounds like something out of Syria. It sounds like a scene out of a war zone. Mexico, in other words, is becoming a failed state.
Imagen Noticias con Ciro Gómez Leyva, lunes a viernes 10:30 p.m. Participa en Imagen Televisión.